Good day, good day, good day. My name is Grangie, aka Gwinnett, and today I will be speaking on domestic violence. October marks National Awareness of Domestic Violence. But domestic violence is a serious threat for many women and some men. Domestic violence leads to fear, low self esteem, depression, isolation, loneliness, insomnia, helplessness, hopelessness, weight gain, weight loss, self harm, like cutting oneself, burning oneself, and even suicide, substance abuse, and even physical death by the abuser. How do I know this? I was married to a man for 10 years who battered me, beat me. I had gone through emotional abuse, financial abuse, physical abuse, and mental abuse. But I am here to give you hope because if I could get out, anyone could get out. You are here to be a creator of your own life. You are here to create a beautiful life. First, let's start off with the stages that a domestic violence relationship, or shall I say, someone who is abusive. There are three phases of domestic violence. The first one is tension builds. Starts with arguments, anger, yelling, and criticism, swearing, threats, and minor fights like pushing, slapping. And with all of this, when the tension is building, the victim walks on eggshells, wanting not to upset the abuser. Walks on eggshells and tells the children to be quiet, go into their rooms, just be quiet so that we do not upset daddy. When the tension builds and the arguments, you always question yourself, what did I do this time? Well, let me tell you, you did not do nothing. The second phase of domestic violence is the violence. It's major acts of violence. It occurs physical and sexual sometimes. This is the most dangerous phase that a relationship could go through. And many times the abuser will say, I hit you because you did this. I hit you because you said this. I hit you because you didn't do what I asked you to do. So this physical violence, like I said, could lead to death. The third phase to an abusive relationship or domestic violence is the honeymoon stage. After the explosion, the abuser always feels sorry. He feels sorry that he hit you. He feels sorry about the words he spoke about you, to you. He might even say, I'm sorry and I'll never do it again. Or else, the drugs made me do it. The alcohol made me do it. And I promise I will change. I will get help. These three stages or phases tend to be repeated over time. and may have days, weeks, or even months between the first and the last phase. So the honeymoon period could last days, weeks, or months, and you think everything is going just great. You have hope that you're going to be in this relationship and it's going to be a productive relationship, one that is going to build you up and your spouse, because you're supposed to be one. But let me say what my mother used to always tell me. If he hits you once, he will hit you again. And she was right. I was married to this man for 10 years, but I was not free when I finally left. The scars were still there, and the memories were still there. Just let me interject this, that it takes 6 to 8 times for the victim to leave her abuser. 6 to 8 times. During the 6 to 8 times, you think, you have hope that they're going to change. First, you love them so much. You love them and you hope that they're going to change, but you're still walking in fear. Fear for your lives and fear for your children's lives. This is where it comes to the point where you need to start taking care of yourself. You need to get the help that you need. You need to find a domestic violence shelter. You need to find a safe place. Because 6 to 8 times, who knows? It might be the 7th time and you won't be able to get out. A batterer also threatens the abuser's family. They keep, the abuser keeps the victim isolated so that they cannot go to their families. I wrote this prayer not too long ago on September 13th, and it goes as such. Gracious and Holy One, pure and mighty, oh so lovely, guide me with the inner knowing, which way and how to flow in my journey. Joyful wisdom, the Holy One, seeking and searching from without, no answers come. Going deep within, silence is overrun. Knowing that all answers are within, I still struggle to overcome. Staring at the ceiling, wondering, where do I go from here? Nothing is making sense to me. I'm calling in clarity. Which way do I run? Running from the shadow. My life has just begun. When you get out of the situation, there is a lot of healing that needs to take place. Take place in the mind. You must think over and over and over that you are worthy. You are worthy to be loved. But the love first has got to come from you. You have been beaten down so much. You have been talked down to so much that you think it's normal. But I'm here to tell you it's not normal. So go inside that. Go to the mirror and speak kind things to yourself. One of the things that my psychiatrist had me do was look in the mirror, write those little sticky notes to say positive things about yourself. I am the perfect weight. I am beautiful inside and out. I can cook, you know, those little things that they told you that you can't do, you need to reverse that and look inside that mirror and know that you can do it. So I am just so overjoyed that this is Awareness of Domestic Violence Month. I will be coming on throughout this month to speak on domestic violence. Just know that when people are walking down the street and they have a smile on their face, they could be hurting inside. No one knows what goes on behind closed doors. But let me tell you, a victim could hide behind laughter, joy, and feeling so much pain inside. So just let me affirm that you must take care of yourself because you're beautiful inside and out. So the poem for today is Some of These Things I See. Some of these things I see on this land is a shame. Abusing someone, you think it's a game. Playing with one's soul, you're not to blame. Look into the mirror, you're just the same. I beat myself on a daily. When will this cycle change? I ask myself loudly, when will this end? Why do I attract abusive men? First, you must forgive yourself for believing a lie that has been playing over and over in your mind, that you will never win. In this game called life, I mean lie, just setting another trend. Believe the lie that was told way back when. You know you sparkle as pure gold, so please heal deep within. I love each and every one of you, and I hope and I pray that more people will take into consideration about domestic violence. Because I'm telling you, when death comes knocking on the door, it's too late to speak life. Love each and every one of you. Have a blessed day.